in 713. Man, hold up, bro. Man, hold up, man. This is Jay Lou, and welcome to the Big Three and Beyond. Man, how are we doing, Htown? How are we doing this morning, man? How are we doing? I got to get used to my new setup here. I got my DJ controller finally hooked up to my laptop, and I got my mic and everything. So I've been slowly kind of getting everything set up, man. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get everything with this video podcast eventually up and running. But anyways, man, what a historical day yesterday over there on Kirby yesterday, man. We didn't just like the Houston fans just noticed this just yesterday, but the whole freaking the whole NFL world, man. The whole NFL world, everybody knew, and we knew CJ Stroud is something special. But I don't know if a lot of us knew that he was on this next level, man. Like, he's one of those cats, you know what I'm saying? He's one of those dudes, you know. If you leave him less than a minute left and they got the lead, you know what I'm saying? He's one of those dudes that take you down the field 75, 80 yards with less than a minute left. Yeah, he had a couple of timeouts and everything. But he's one of those guys. You could put him in there. I'm not saying they're on the level, obviously, with John Elway and Tom Brady and those greats like that. But he's that next level now already. You know, we were thinking, oh, wait, he's only going to get better. He's going to be good. He's going to be very good. Well, guess what, Htown? Guess what, Houston Texans? Guess what, all you other teams in the AFC South? CJ Stroud is here, bro. Number 7, you know what I'm saying? It is now. I'm not going to say we're going to win the Super Bowl this year and we're going to win the division and all that. The Jags still have some distance between them and us, even though we did beat the Jaguars one time already. But we're definitely in the mix for a wild card right now. That was such an awesome game yesterday. Mainly the second half. The first half, yeah, we scored a touchdown, and it was a close game in that first half. But the second half, that was a whole nother level, man. That was next level with C.J. Stroud and you know, obviously him and Tank Dell. I mean, him and Tank Dell. I mean, oh my God, man. I mean, shout out to the Cougs, man. Shout out to Tank Dell. Yeah, I heard Andre Ware on the radio, especially when he scored that last touchdown. Go Cougs! Oh my God, and Mark Vandermeer, the voice of the Texans, how pumped up he was. And then you could hear the crowd. You could actually hear the damn crowd. You know what I'm saying? That was a lively crowd right there. I wasn't there at NRG. I need to get my butt to a damn game, though. But me back in the day talking shit about this team being trash and this team ain't going nowhere, and you know what I'm saying, them being an embarrassment over there on Kirby. Yeah, that's in the rearview mirror. That's in the past. You know, like I said, I'm not gonna say they're no Super Bowl contender or nothing like that, but they're definitely a team to look out for right now. You know, and then the other thing is our kicker got hurt. You know, we didn't have a kicker in the second half of that game. You know what I'm saying? We had Agun Bawale, excuse me if I'm mispronouncing the name, Agun Bawale. He basically had to handle the kickoff duties, and obviously he had hit that very important field goal to go up 33-30, you know, toward the end of that game. So I was wondering, I was with my friends. Shout out to my boy Frank the Tank. Shout out to JR the Star. Shout out to Junebug. Shout out to all my homies out here in the FTX. But yeah, man, we were watching that game on the edge of our seat, man. It was going, especially in the second half. That's when it was really exciting, you know what I'm saying? I was knocking down my Coke and Crown and drinking a beer and all that stuff. And you know what I'm saying? It was crazy, man. But yeah, whenever we ended up winning that game, whenever he hit up Tank Dell in the corner of that end zone, yeah, man, we were jumping up and down, full of joy. I mean, it was insane. I'll be honest with you. I don't know if you've ever been so happy you end up like just kind of bawling in tears and stuff like that. I've been kind of close to that, and I don't know if many guys are gonna admit that, but yeah, I was so happy this morning I was listening to Sports Talk, so it was my boy Sean Pendergast, and Seth Payne, and obviously I'm gonna probably listen to Clint Sterner and them on the show at 2:00. Yeah, man, it's just hearing all these good things, and not just here in Houston, but you're hearing it all across the NFL landscape. You're hearing about, how much better we are, and we're only going to get better. We still got a few injuries here and there, and despite a lack of a running game, which has been, let's be honest, our running game has been awful. It didn't help that Dameon Pierce was out yesterday. We were relying on Devin Singletary, and he had 13 carries for 26 yards. But the big story is C.J. Stroud. He went 30 out of 42 passing attempts with 5 touchdowns. For the year, he has 14 touchdowns for the year and 1 interception. Obviously, that one pick was against the Saints. And he has 2,270 yards for the year. So look at those stats. I mean, those are next level stats. Even if you're not a rookie, those are good stats for a quarterback. So obviously, the recipients of C.J. Stroud was the big one was Noah Brown, that big 75-yarder early in the second half. I think that really gave us a shot of B12. That really gave us a shot of adrenaline, for the Houston Texans players and the fans. That big 75-yarder down the sideline, and he was able to stiff arm that sucker right there to get in. I mean, that was awesome. And then obviously, it basically just we were rolling from there. So yeah, Noah Brown ended up with 6 receptions for 153 yards, 1 touchdown. Tank Dell, obviously him and Stroud got that connection. 2 touchdowns. He had 114 yards. Dalton Schultz had the early touchdown. 10 catches for 130 yards, 1 touchdown, and Nico Collins had a touchdown earlier in the game too. So you had 4 receivers with a touchdown. That's with a lack of a running game. With the rushing attack, and also the defense is still. Our rush defense has been solid. It's our pass defense. I'll give shout out to Baker Mayfield. He had a really good game yesterday. He was definitely accurate. He was hitting his receivers and everything. But yeah, man, we're 4-4 right now. We are going to have a tough game next week in Cincinnati. I'm sure a lot of y'all watched the game last night against Buffalo. And I knew it was going to be a close game, but Cincinnati's on a roll right now. The Bengals are on a roll. Joe Burrow is legit, and he's been legit since his, first or second year. Whenever he went to the Super Bowl, his second year. I mean, he's a real deal. So that's, obviously, I'm not going to say we can't win that game, but, C.J. Stroud's going to be C.J. Stroud, how he has been, play like he did yesterday. I do think, really, we got to get, I'm not going to say we really need a running game because our identity right now is a first passing team. And teams can win like that in the league. They can win like that, just being a passing first team, and then, obviously run the ball every now and then, keep the defenses honest. A good example is the 84 Dolphins, when they had Dan Marino and all those receivers, and he was throwing for over 4,000, maybe 5,000 yards. I mean, so you can be successful. You can be successful being a passing team, but, it does help to obviously, run the ball every now and then too. But yeah, our defense still got to get better, because if C.J. Stroud did not come through in the end yesterday, then that would have been the third game in a row where our defense could not hold the lead, and possibly lose a game. So that would have been the 3rd game in a row. But we're not gonna harp on that, because C.J. Stroud did his thing yesterday with less than a minute and 2 timeouts. Without a kicker in the second half. This is just. I knew C.J. Stroud was going to be good, but who knew C.J. Stroud was going to be this good? Any of y'all that were at the game, You know what I'm saying? Give me a shout out, give me some comments. I definitely need to go to a game. I was thinking about going to this game yesterday. Damn, I wish I had gone to this damn Tampa Bay Buccaneer game. Oh my God. And for you people that left with 45 seconds left or 50 seconds left, thinking it was over, are you going to do that again? Are you going to do that again? You know, being down 4 points with C.J. Stroud at the helm? Now, if it's Davis Mills, obviously, then I understand. You know, it probably wouldn't have been that close anyways if we had him, you know, at center. But, you know, it's all about C.J. Stroud, man. It's all about D'Amico Ryans, Tank Dell, you know what I'm saying, Agumbawale stepping up, making that field goal, and actually hit some pretty good kickoffs there in the second half. So I'm so proud. I'm so happy for these Houston Texans. I'm so happy for these Houston Texans fans. Like I said, I'm going to admit it. I'm not a ride or die fan. I said that in one of my early videos. I'm not a ride or die fan. I am a fan, but I'm not one of those. I'm a fair weather fan. You know, so a lot of y'all that are watching me right now or see me on Facebook, I don't get upset. That doesn't bother me because I know what I am. But I will say this: if there wasn't more Texans fans now, there's definitely more Texans fans after that game. And I guarantee you this: NRG Stadium from here on out, there's going to be 3 home games coming up after this Bengals game. You know, you got the Arizona Cardinals. That should be a win right there. Then you got the Jacksonville Jaguars. Well, you never know which Jacksonville Jaguars team is going to show up. But obviously, we already beat them on the road already. And then we have who's the other team we have? We got the Denver Broncos. So at least 2 out of 3 we should win at home. It'd be nice if we just win all 3 of them out there, but out here in NRG after the Bengals game. So I'll be honest, I'm not expecting us to win in Cincinnati next Sunday. Man, that would be a good birthday gift though, because it is my birthday next Sunday, and I'm gonna be in Lake Charles. Shout out to the Golden Nugget. I'm gonna be out there. Woo woo! Hopefully win some money, have a Texans victory. Maybe I have to put some money on the Texans when I'm out there in the Golden Nugget. I gotta see what the odds are. But anyways, man, oh my God. I mean, I don't know if you want to put that as one of the top regular season games ever. We were talking about this Pittsburgh Steelers game earlier this season as being one of the best, but man, this was one of those back and forth games, you know what I'm saying? And this really showed everybody what CJ Stroud is capable of, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm just so pleased. I'm so pumped up. Like I said, I'm not thinking about the winning the AFC South. Right now, I'm looking at wild card right now, you know, because the Jags are still several. I think there are at least 2 games. I'm not looking at the standings right now, but I know they're on a bye this past week. But yeah, I'm feeling really good. We're obviously going to talk. We're also going to talk Astros, and we'll talk some Rockets here maybe later this week. But it's all about the Texans, baby. It's all about Htown. You know what I'm saying? I mean, what else is there to say? I mean, it's going down. You know what I'm saying? We're all feeling good. It's one of those things, man. So, I'm J. Lou. Thank you for watching the Big 3 and Beyond. And enjoy this freaking beautiful day. And just makes Mondays, our Mondays, so much better. Enjoying the sports talk. You know what I'm saying? Talking to your friends at work. You know what I'm saying? Having a few drinks with your homies and stuff. Talking about these Texans. Talking about C.J. Stroud. Proud of a team now. We finally have a team who we're proud of, you know. And now the nation is seeing this now. They're seeing that the Houston Texans they're not a joke no more. They're not a butt of people's jokes anymore. They're the real deal. So I freaking love it, man. I can't stop this feeling. So I'm Y'all have a good one. I'm out. Peace.